Hello, YouTube. It's Black Tiger Miner here. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. So remember, Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. So I had jury duty today. So that's why this video is coming out late. But I did see where Kaspa is under a dusk attack. It appears that someone is hacking the Kaspa nodes and generating extra transactions. So this is a good thing, right? It's happening early on and we can get this fixed and then get the system up. So if we look at the CAS SYI, it says systems updating ETA 12 hours. So it's also a good thing they took the site down and was able to catch it early. So I got a video from Casper Silver where he kind of breaks it down, and then I want to go over this price prediction video I saw where this guy's saying Kaspa might reach 10 cents on this third. Well, the third wave ended, and the fourth and the fifth wave, it might get up to 10 cents. So, just catching back up, let's kick to this Kaspa Silver video, and then I'll come back. We'll look at the numbers, and then we'll go over that price prediction.
Why? You can see that currently right now they're trying to update the website because all of these transactions that are being put into the system is not able to be held on the website. So currently this needs to be updated. And also if we're looking at the block explorer for Kaspa, you're going to be able to see where this attack is happening from, and it's a spam attack, and you can see there's a lot of 0.00001 CAS transactions that keep appearing on the network. I'm currently running my node, and if we take a look at my node that I am running right here, you could see that I'm rejecting a lot of spam transactions with my node right now. So I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually do that yourself and give you all the insights to this attack. So Shy over here says, cast node operators, especially mining nodes, please update your node to the following version as soon as possible. Please contact any miner or pool operator you know and make sure their nodes are updated. During the last few hours, our network faced a dust attack. This attack exploits the low fees to spam the UTXO set. In the short term, a dust attack is mostly an annoyance, but in the long term, it increases the storage requirements. To counter the attack, Ori Newman and myself put together a measure to greatly increase its cost from a few cents to more than $10,000 a day in terms of miner fees. The fees will not increase for typical transactions except in an uncommon scenario we describe below. We stress that this is not a fork. Blocks created by patch nodes are still considered valid by unpatched nodes. The changes are only to the transaction gossip rules and block creation rules. Consequently, the effectiveness of the measure is directly proportional to the fraction of miners in terms of hash rate who updated their nodes. However, non-mining nodes should also update to avoid propagating adversarial transactions. It has been about 4 hours since the patch was released, and already about 30% of the miners updated the nodes. This is good progress, but we can do better. The sooner we get mining nodes to update their nodes, the better. And if we also look at this tweet, you can see that the dust attack on CAS started 18 hours ago. The patch, which I remind is not a fork, was released 10 hours ago. By now, the breadth of the attack and all future dust attacks has decreased by 90%. Hopefully, we will say 99% by tomorrow morning. So this currently came out 11:31 a.m. Eastern time today. So already 90% of the spam attack has been decreased, but we still need everyone to hopefully come to consensus and update their nodes. So if you don't already know, you can run a node for Kaspa absolutely free by simply downloading the KDX wallet to your computer if you do have a computer. Downloading this allows you to access a wallet with the app and also run your own node. To download the patch so that you can start rejecting these spam transactions, you simply have to go to this link, which is on GitHub. I'm going to have the link down below in the description. You can click it. And then once you're here, you're going to want to download the CASPAD anti-spam patch 7 windows.zip. You want to download this one right here. Once you do download this to your computer, you're going to want to unzip the file and put it into a new file. And you can see here that this is the file that I downloaded from GitHub. And then I extracted all into a new file called KDX patch. And this is what you're going to see in the KDX patch folder. So then what you're going to want to do is go into your local disk, and then you want to go into program files, then look for Kaspa, KDX, and then the bin folder. And when you're in the bin folder, click Windows 64. And this is where you're going to want to copy and paste everything that you just put in this new folder over here. You're just going to want to copy and then paste it in to this over here and click to replace the files, because it is replacing the old files with the new files, which will then patch the issue that is going on right now. Once you do that, you're going to want to start up your KDX. And if you've never done this before, this will take some time. You can currently see right now I've been running it for about an hour and 48 minutes. It didn't fully 100% DAG sync until about an hour and a half of waiting for it to go through. So if you've never done this before, once you open KDX, you should go to settings and make sure you tick on the advanced settings. This allows you to get into the CAS pad right here and start seeing all the information here like this. And you'll start seeing percentages and whatnot increasing all the way up to 100% because it's trying to sync to the network. And once it's fully completed, which could take up to about an hour and a half, it did for me, it just depends on your hardware. Eventually, you will start seeing that now it's accepting blocks and also rejecting a lot of blocks, because currently the attacker is still making a lot of transactions that need to be rejected. So that's pretty much how you update your KDX wallet. And also, if you want to know for sure you're on the update, this right here should say version 0.12.14. If it says 0.12.13, you're still on the old version. Lastly, I just want to talk about the fact of how common this actually is. Someone asked, is this something that happens with other larger networks? And we could see here that in the past, this has happened to Bitcoin back in 2015. This has also happened to Ethereum in 2017 and Litecoin back in 2018. So if you think that this is a problem for Kaspa, this is actually pretty much very normal thing to happen in proof of work protocols and networks. They eventually get attacked of some sort and a patch needs to be made. And as long as all the nodes are in consensus and we all agree to update our nodes, we just update our nodes and we move on and the network continues. The good thing about this is while this is happening, the Casper network really didn't slow down that much. It really just put a lot of stress on the nodes. And like currently my KDX wallet is having to hold about 22 gigabytes of storage, which you can see right here. Before this spam attack, it was holding about like 5 to 8 gigabytes only. So definitely this attack has increased the storage capacity that you need so that this could be running. But as long as we are patching this out now, it's going to prevent this from becoming way worse in the future. We don't want nodes to require a lot more space, because then that would require nodes to be needing a lot more higher priced hardware, which will be a more barrier of entry and decrease decentralization. So this patch was really, really quick. They did a good job. I remember right when someone mentioned it in
So there you have it. First off, this is not uncommon. This happens in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And it looks like it happened in Bitcoin first, then it happened in Ethereum, and then it happened in Litecoin. So that's also a positive thing for Kaspa. I know the attack is bad, but it's a positive thing that someone is targeting. Because if you can see, all the other ones that are targeted are pretty successful projects. So that means that Kaspa is, in someone's eyes, a possible perfect project, right? Why would you attack a weak project? Because you're kind of wasting time. You want to go after a heavy hitter like a Bitcoin, like an Ethereum, like a Litecoin. So I would say that this further pushes the point to Caspa to be a top 10 or top 5 crypto, because it's already being compared with Bitcoin. And this Dusk attack only happened to the larger cryptocurrencies. Like I didn't hear them attacking such unnamed. I don't want to just name random cryptocurrencies, but I didn't hear him attacking other ones other than the ones he listed here and other, I guess, larger projects or larger networks. And as Crypto Silver mentioned, shout out to Crypto Silver for this video, that this happened now so they can prepare for it. So it's also a good thing, right? It happened now. You can update your node. And once the node's updated, then you can go back and verify that the whole network is good to go. And I'm actually going to start updating my node this evening and to see or make sure everything is all right on that end. So I'd say we can go to the numbers real quick. So since the Kaspa dashboard's down, we can look at the numbers for today. And if you can see here, looks like we're having another crossing for the MACD. And we had volume. It looks like it's going down. It looks like it went up today to about, what is this? 0.049. Looks like it went back down to 0.0455. But as I mentioned previously, and you're going to see in this video later, as long as it doesn't go below, where was that? 0.03738, 0.038. Yeah, things are going to be okay, right? It's going to go up and down. And I think the next level of resistance will be here at 0.0445. And if we look at the RSI indicator, seems like we're coming back up. Looks like we got down to 42. Looks like we're right at the, or coming up on the 50 range in the 4-hour chart. So we're at that 49. So it looks like we need to get back to at least the 60 level. Yeah, 49 or 59. Was that 59.44 and the 60 level. So I think we are kind of starting to uptrend. Things are leveling out here. It's kind of flat. And at some point, I think we'll start going back up. Once all this attack news goes out, I suspect we're going to dip a little bit. Then we're going to run up again. So I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me know in the video. Your comments. Remember, Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. Kaspa's going to bounce back. Don't worry about it, guys. So we are here. 4-hour chart has us at, what is this? 0.044. Next resistance would be down to here, 0.0445. And I think we're going to bounce around to 0.046. But hopefully we don't go down to that next level. Hit this 0.046 and start to bounce back up. So we'll look at numbers for today. Today, Kaspa is down 0.8%. In the last hour, it's up 0.4. For the week, we're down 1.4. For the month, we're up 30.6. And for the year, we're still up 1,017, which is a good thing. As long as the yearly amount's over 1,000, I'm happy, right? Live Coin Watch is saying market cap is 974 million. Today's volume is 11.6 million. Volume versus cap is 1.02. All-time high is 0.0537. Looks like currently we're at 0.046. Last hour we're up 0.34%. Last 24 hours we're down 0.61%. Today, or last 7 days, we're down 0.0 or 4.04, and Bitcoin's down the last week, and so is Ethereum. So take it with a grain of salt. Last 30 days, we're up 30.66%. Bitcoin's also up 30%, and Ethereum's up 36%. Last 90 days, we're up 74.2%. And for the year, again, we're up 1,147. So that's a good thing. Current supply is 20.8 billion. Total supply is 20.8 billion. Max supply is 27.7 billion. Market cap is 975 million. So we dipped down again below the 1 billion. 24-hour range is 6%. 24-hour low is 0.0456. 24-hour high is 0.0485. And if you can see here, we've been up and down and up. So it's still pretty flat within the last couple weeks. We didn't take off after the all-time high. It's been pretty flat. So that's a good thing, kind of consolidating and getting ready for another push. And this is our friends again, CoinGecko. We're here for you guys. CoinGecko says we're ranked 44, 0.0469, down 0.9%. Bitcoin's up 2.7%. Market cap is over a billion. Let me make sure this is right. Let's refresh this real quick. Okay. So market cap rank is 44. Price is 0.0469, down 0.9%. Bitcoins Unchained looks like market cap is 977 million. So we are back under a billion. Circuit supply is 20.8 billion. Total supply is 20.8 billion. Max supply is 28.7, and fully diluted evaluation is 1.3 billion. And if we can see here, Casper's price is 0.0469. 24-hour high is 0.0456. Sorry, 24-hour low is 0.0456. 24-hour high is 0.0487. 7-day low is 0.0443. And 7-day high was the all-time high at 0.0535. Trading volume today is 12 million. Market cap still 44, so we're holding solid there. And market cap is 977 million. So from the all-time high, I think they just added this. I don't remember seeing this before. From the all-time high, we're down 12.91%. That was September 20th, 6 days ago. And the all-time low is, 0.000017. So it's up to 27,000%. And that was over a year ago, May 26, 2022. I think I got in like November, December 2022. So if you get a chance, in the comments, if you got in before January 2023, put the date that you got in. Just want to check some. Just want to run some stats for us. And then for CoinMarketCap, CoinMarketCap says that we're up 1.25% today. Let's refresh this to double check. Okay. So yeah, it says we're down 0.37 to 0.0462, 0.04672. So it's up 0.02%. Market cap is 975 million. 24-hour trading volume is 13 millionths of 12.38%. Volume versus cap is 1.37. Circulating supply is 20.8 billion. Total supply is 20.8 billion. Max supply is 28.7 billion. And fully diluted market cap is 1.3 billion. And run this video real quick and see what this guy has to say. More crypto online.
Overall on this chart, we see a potential diagonal forming. And I think we're currently in an extension of the third wave, that this third wave is still running, as explained in previous videos. In between, we thought wave 4 might have started already, but with the latest push above the previous high, I have to assume wave 3 is still running. In an alternative wave count, yeah, we have the white wave count is the alternative. Basically, the alternative would be that wave 4 is already running. But the thing is, the move up looks quite impulsive. Yeah. So I would rather see it as an extension of the third wave. And it can reach, as long as it's holding 3.9 cents, that's the relevant support level. As long as it's holding that level, it can push higher next to 5.97 cents, and then 6.5 and even 7.4. I wouldn't rule that out. But first of all, it needs to break above the 5.05 cent level, the 100% Fibonacci extension level. Quite important, okay? Now we haven't done that yet, so from that point of view, nothing changed really to previous updates. The short-term support or micro support is still relevant, 3.9 cents. The 100% extension is a relevant target, but ideally we push above it. Well, it did that already, but ideally we get to the next FIB extension level. But we need to keep our options open and need to keep the door open for lower, because we are in a territory where the minimum requirements for the third wave have already been achieved and reached, which was here the case already, which is why I assumed that the wave 4 might have started already. Again, which I cannot rule out, okay? It's just that it's consolidating at a pretty high level now. If we now break below the Friday low that was, which is here at 4.36 cents, and then take out the 3.9 cent level, then again, it would shift probabilities, in my opinion, towards the white wave count. But besides that, there isn't much more to add. We've got the relevant targets for the third wave, the levels that can be reached next. But again, it needs to hold the 3.9 cent level. And only if I have a confirmed top in place of wave 3, I can give you a target for wave 4. So we don't have that at this stage. And only after the wave 4, and all of that can take a while to play out, only after the wave 4, the Kaspa chart, the price has a chance to move higher in a fifth wave here in the yellow wave count. But there's still quite a bit of work to do. Yeah, overall, diagonals are not very desirable chart patterns because they are so ambiguous. They give a lot of different possibilities, and they don't have a real target. That's the problem, yeah, for the entire diagonal. Because if it's a leading diagonal, if you have an ending diagonal, like in a C wave or a wave 5, you can calculate a target using the previous waves. We don't have that here in this diagonal. That's the main problem. But again, we can use Fibonacci support. We can use the trend line that we've got there and our Fibonacci extension levels to calculate the targets for the sub waves, like in this case for the C wave of wave 3. But overall, not much more to add. In addition to previous videos, a lot of people requested an update, but there is just not much more to add, right? So we just need to be a bit patient here and just see where it takes us. At the moment, I would be in favor of further continuation to the upside, but that will change below 3.9 cents.
So, as you mentioned, as long as we stay above this 0.039, things should be okay. So, let me know what you think about this as well. Miner signing out. Remember, Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. And let's get back to the money, guys.